Alright, and welcome back to the channel. We are here for another workout. Today we're going to do a back workout. I'm going to start off with a quick cardio warm-up. I've got my sand dune stepper. If you don't have something like this, you can just march in place. I'm going to put it down right over here. And what I'm going to do is just a little jog. I'm going to do this for a minute just to start my warm-up. So today we're going to be doing back. I'm not going to do a lot of exercises, but I want to give you another example of what a workout would look like. So today we're going to start off with a warm-up. I'm going to do a little stretch for my back, also for my shoulders. We're going to use the pull-up bar. Also going to be doing some bent over rows using the barbell. And last, we're going to be doing some cable pull-downs. It's so important for you to do your cardio before you train, even if it's for 5-10 minutes. Break a sweat, help prevent injury, increase blood flow, help you get more pumped for your training. I'm going to do 10 more seconds right here. All right, perfect. And again, this tool, you can use the sand dune stepper just to walk. You can use it to stand with both feet. I've even just done calf raises on it. Stand one leg, close your eyes, balance. Sometimes I'll do exercises where I'll be doing squats and I'll hold the bottom position. This is unstable, so this is going to help you a lot. I'm going to move this out the way. Again, we're doing back. I already set up my machine, the IM2000. I am going to put on my gloves so that I'm more comfortable. This is one of the best exercises you can do for your back. It's literally the opposite of a handstand. You're pulling down. What you want to do is you want to pull with your elbows. Try not to squeeze your arms. Your arms are going to get worked, but you have to concentrate on chest out, shoulders down, shoulder blades together, like you're pinching a penny. We'll see. I'm going to do stretch for my back real quick. Another way that you can do the stretch, if you have a pole, you can have something that's in front of you, hold on to it, lean away, keeping your chest out. That'll help you stretch that side, and I'll switch so you can see the other side. Same thing. Keep my feet shoulder width apart, hand right in front of me so it's forming like a triangle, making sure to stretch that. I'll also do stretch to the side, stretch to the side. And because we use the shoulders a lot when we're doing back, we're going to do a shoulder stretch as well. All right, so I'm going to start with wider grip pull-ups. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 sets of 5. So it's not going to be a lot of reps, but just enough to get me warmed up. I like to start these from a hang and then go up. I'll rest for a good 30 seconds in between sets. This is going to be my pull-up bar. I can change the angle. I talked about this a little bit on the other video. I try to keep the same grip for the same workout, and then the next workout switch it up. And again, these right here are adjustable, so I can move them further away, closer together. That is set number 1. This is the big thing too when it comes to training. A lot of people will work out and they'll look at the front of the body and everything will look good from the training, but since you're not seeing your back, you're not going to put a lot of focus on it. It's so important. I would say it's even more important for you to have a great looking back side rather than just the front. Be stronger from the back. Trust me, stronger from the back. Let's do our next set. Rest a little bit. I'm gonna grab some water. Make sure to drink water in between your sets. Also listen to your body. If your body is telling you to stretch a little bit, make sure you stretch it out. In between my sets, I love stretching. And I think I'm going to change it. So instead of doing 5 sets of 5, I'm about to do 3 sets of 5, and then we'll move on to the other exercises. We're going to be doing pull-ups, bent over rows, cable pull downs, and hyper extensions using the Hypercore attachment. Here we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to rest for a second. While I'm resting, I'm going to set up for my next exercise. I'm going to be using the spotter arms. These are the spotter arms right here. So these are pretty cool because they'll fit into the hole on the machine. So I'm going to put it pretty low. That's one. This is going to be the second one. This is 2. Just this one. I got my bar right here ready to go. So I did the pull-ups first. What we're gonna do is, with the bent over rows, I'm gonna do just the bar for the first set. I wanna make sure that I'm using a weight that isn't gonna be too heavy, that's gonna help me get pumped. It's gonna help me get the feel of the exercise. And yeah, here we go, let's do this. So I got tape on my bar to help me out so I know for the spacing. Put this right here. So I did 10. What I'm actually gonna do, I have a mirror set up over here. I'm gonna move this out the way. But we have a little bit more space. Again, I'm gonna be waiting at 30 seconds to 45 seconds to do my next set. I am going to add 10 pounds on each side. You don't need a lot of weight. You just gotta make sure that you're feeling the exercise that you're doing. So there's different ways you can do it. You can do wider grip, more narrow grip. You can do palms up. You can do palms down. Today I'm doing palms up. Different ways to do it, different parts of your muscle you're gonna hit. The one that I'm doing is gonna hit my arms a little bit more. Also inner back. And also a little bit lower in your lats as well. So I'm going to do my second set. Keeping my chest out. Pulling this right into my stomach. So it's so important to not get caught up with how much weight you're going to do. I'll have some sets that I'll do where I'll literally put some weight on the bar. If I feel that I'm not as strong that day, I'll take off the weight and do the next set with just the bar. Again, it's not about the weight, it's about how you feel. And you should feel good. You're getting your workout in, you're doing what you can. Make sure that you get a good workout, don't get hurt. So don't be focused on the weight. Focus on your form, focus on the pump. The weight will come in time, don't worry. Rest another 10 seconds. We're gonna do one more set of these right here. These are important because this is gonna be a major compound movement. Before you do a bunch of crazy stuff for the back, these would be some of the most basic ones that you can do. Even if you didn't have that much time to work out and you only did 3 or 4 sets of 10 of these or dumbbells, if you don't have a barbell, you can consider that a pretty decent back workout. Also, people don't have access to pull-up bars all the time, so being able to have something heavy that you can have on both sides, even heavy book bags with books, is something that you can use to train your body. Again, your back is something that you don't see all the time. Make sure that you train it right. And the more muscle you build on your back, because your back is such a big body part, the more fat your body's going to burn naturally. You become more metabolic from having that more muscle. Last set. Again, standing up, bending over slightly, pulling it into my stomach, holding it at the top there for a second. Sometimes you won't feel it in your back. What I do is hold it until I feel it in my back. And I also help drive my elbows more back. One of the mistakes you can do is curling your wrist up. Make sure not to curl your wrists. You just want to literally use your elbows, pulling them into your stomach. And that was 10. So that was 3 sets right there for back. Take the weight off. I'm going to put this away because we don't need this one. I'm going to take off the spotter arms. These are great. Any rack that you're getting, make sure to look into investing in those spotter arms. These are good for safety, lifting exercises. You can't lift the weight falls on here. It'll help protect your body so you don't hurt yourself. And it has padding on the actual spotter arm to protect your bar. Like I said, the next exercise we're going to be doing is lat pull down. Lat pull down is going to be using the top pulley here. First things first, I'm going to slide this in. There's a little pin. I pull out from the bottom. Now I have these pads right here that I can put my legs underneath, and I will use that to hold my body in place. With the IM2000, instead of having dedicated weight horns to put the weight on or weight stack, you actually use the Smith bar. I'm going to put that down. Actually, I'm going to adjust the height. So, these right here, this should be good. I always have this right here so I can hold that in place. I am going to do some lat pull down with the bar on. This hook holds it in place. I'm going to make sure that I get some weights on here. This bar right here is, I believe, like 35, 36 pounds. I'm going to put 25 on each side. This should be more than enough for me to feel it. I've already waited that 30 seconds to a minute, so I'm going to get ready to do my next set. The grip that I'm going to do is standard grip, and I'm going to do a couple more reps on this one. Perfect. All right. Stand up. Do some circles for my shoulders. Listen to your body. If it wants you to do a couple circles, do them. Keep yourself loose. Don't bang into office chairs like me. All right. I'm gonna rest another 20 seconds. I'm gonna get some water. That's where I get my strength from. Stay hydrated, y'all. I I'm gonna be doing pretty much the same thing again on the floor. Same grip, grabbing the outside. All right, let's do it. Three more reps. Whew. Started to feel this one for sure. One thing I forgot to mention is you have different grips you can do. So if I put my thumb around the bar when I go to do it, it's a regular grip. Sometimes we tend to squeeze our arms a little bit more. It'll get you more tired. Doing back exercises, one of the things that helps is using a false grip. False grip means your fingers and your thumb on the same side. That'll help you to use your elbows as hooks so you can pull with your back and not feel it as much as your arms. Another thing people will do is if you really want to get as much training as you can in, go false grip, do as many reps as you can. Let's say you do 10 and your back is getting really tired. Literally just throw your thumb around. Now you're gonna squeeze your arms, but it'll help to fatigue your back. That's like the best way to do it so you can hit the back as much as possible. When I train my back, I don't want to do it and feel it in my arms. I want to train my back and feel it right in my back. And again, different exercises from different angles, different ways is going to hit your muscle in different ways. So you want to make sure you're strategic when it comes to planning out your workouts. I'm going to do my final set of 12 right here. Going slow up, squeezing the muscles. And again, you don't have to have super long workouts. Your workout can be 30 minutes and you're fine. It's more about what are you doing when you're not working out for recovery. Are you sleeping good? Are you eating good after your workout? Did you drink enough water throughout the day? Are you eating a lot of sweets? Are you taking your vitamins? All of those things factor in to getting more results from your training. I believe I have 3 more. Whew. I can definitely feel that. All right, last thing. So again, I haven't done a full review on this yet, and I will actually lower the camera so you can see it better. This is my Hypercore attachment. So here's the cool thing about this. This is one piece, right? I got the pads, got the padding right here. It attaches into this. This is called the cable tower seat. If I didn't have this and I just had my Ironmaster Super Bench, it would connect to that as well. I wanted to get this cable tower seat because I wanted to use this as a standalone device without having to take it on and off the machine. It's also adjustable. So at the bottom right here, I can twist to loosen. Once it's loose, I can put it up and down. So my wife is a lot shorter than I am. She would use it at this higher position. Since I am pretty tall, about 6'2", I'm gonna have it near the bottom. I'm gonna make sure I tighten that up. I'm gonna keep this on top of my mat, right? Cool thing about this setup right here, I could use bands, put it on the bottom. Bands would help give more resistance when I go to do the exercise, especially near the top portion, as the band is being pulled and creating more resistance at that point. You could also use weights, and you have the seat. You can put the weights there. Right now, I don't care about using any weights. Again, I'm just trying to do this for the movement's sake so that I can feel the muscle group that I'm training, which is lower back. So I'm gonna get on here. Perfect height so that my waist clears. I'm gonna keep my hands right here. I'm gonna go down, keep my back flat. I also feel a good stretch in my hamstrings right here. I'm gonna squeeze to come up. So you're coming up to straight. Don't feel like you have to overextend yourself. 2. Again, I could easily have a weight that I hold right here as well. 3. 4. 10. I'm gonna do 2 more. 11, 12. All right, so here's the thing. When it comes to this exercise right here, a lot of people have issues with lower back. There's a lot of reasons why you can have issues with lower back. It could be flexibility issues with other body parts that messes up your chain. So whatever you end up doing, whether it's a normal daily activity or it's an exercise, you're gonna stress your back more. Your back is weak, it's gonna get hurt more often. Once you fix those imbalances in your body and you have overall good flexibility and mobility, you wanna make sure that you strengthen your core. Doing an exercise like this is gonna give you a stronger core, right? Which is gonna help you while doing your training and during your regular everyday life to make sure that you stay strong and you don't get hurt. If you ever wanted to compete, one of the things they look at is overall balance. You can have a strong back and then have a small, weak, or underdeveloped lower back. Standing on stage, competing against other people, people can definitely see that. So if you want to compete in bodybuilding, women or men, you want to make sure that you do an exercise like this one so that you keep your back strong physically and visibly as well. Again, I'm not focused on lifting extra weights or using the bands. Right now, it's just making sure that I get this movement in. For some people, they don't have this equipment or have issues with back. You just want to make sure that you practice stretching and flexing your back, your stomach, your core, get it strong. And then doing an exercise like this, you don't have to do the full exercise. You can start off by holding that top position, just helping your body stabilize itself. So I'm gonna do another set. I'm also gonna move this camera angle up a little bit. As you can see me doing this, going back to back, I am sweating. This is what you wanna do while you're training. Make sure your body stays nice and warm. Another thing I do, you'll see how my hands are crossed. I like to alternate them. Sometimes our body moves in certain ways. It's good to switch it up to make sure that we train both sides equally. That's 1. Again, I'm not doing 10 because this is a weak point for me, so I'm going to do 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 3 more. 10, 11, 12. What's nice, you also have handles right here you can hold on to. What's cool about this machine, not only can I do this, I can also turn my body around so that I can do abs. A lot of different ways you can use these tools, and these are great. You get this in your gym, but to have it in your house, it's priceless. So that's an example of a training, cardio, a little bit of stretching. Major compound movements, starting with calisthenics. Got some pull-ups. We did some bent over row using the regular barbell. We did some cable pull-downs using this small curl bar. Finished off with some lower back hyper extensions in the machine. And this is an example of a basic back workout that you can do. Again, I wasn't focused on training my arms while doing this. It was training my back, making sure I was feeling in my back, doing the movements right, slow and controlled. Didn't waste too much time between sets, and focused on a pretty simple program right here that's gonna help to make me stronger. Hope you guys like this. I will be doing more in the future. I'm having my baby very soon, so not able to shoot a lot of videos, but at least I can leave you with this for now. We've got chest, we've got back down. Later on, we'll do shoulders, arms, and legs in the video as well. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.